Hello, my name is Shulamit, and I'm the creator of the MetaSounds process. Every Sunday at noon, I host a Zoom meeting for us to explore wisdom teachings and experience the healing power of MetaSounds. These meetings are made possible by generous donors. Please help this site thrive by liking and subscribing, and please join our newsletter at greatoctave.com to receive notices of our events. So, good morning, everybody, and welcome. The time has come to move away from talking about things from a philosophic point of view into something much more practical. The changes that I've been speaking about for some time are now intensifying and are going to become more and more intense over the coming years. To be ready to deal with that may require some physical preparations, which I'm not going to discuss, certainly not right now, but I mean things like making sure you have provisions in your house and so on. But we'll focus primarily on the internal preparation. This is going to be a very, very destabilizing time. And we can't afford to daydream through it or fool around. So there are options to dealing with severe and sudden change. One of them, of course, is panic. The other is, eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die kind of attitude. There's also the possibility of continuing in your life, which of course you should do anyway. But then there's the work. And it is work to prepare yourself to move from a society and a culture which is constantly distracting you from the really serious issues of life and entertaining you to a kind of solidity internally that allows you to greet. I don't know if greet is quite the right word, but be ready for when change approaches with a kind of solidity and strength and inner strength and calm, which is extremely effective and important, not just for you, but for all the people around you and all the people you love, and even all the people you don't love. When you know who you are, and you know to keep your eyes and ears open, and you are still enough inside of yourself that you can really listen, it's not only helpful to people who you care about, to be able to listen to their issues and their problems and so forth. It's also very, very important for clarity in confronting all manner of perils and dangers. You have to be clear thinking. Then you can hear the whispers of where you should be and how you should be. And I know that there is in the literature descriptions of people who, because they are attuned not only to themselves, but to the greater reality, however you describe that greater reality, whether you call it God or nature or, I don't know, just energy, the universe, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that you're attuned to it, that you understand that you're part of something much greater than you and your story, that you have a particular contribution to make because we all have a reason for being here and we all have to play our part. Then you can hear the quiet whispers from other realms that tell you where you need to be and what you should do. Now, none of this is a guarantee of complete comfort and freedom from fear and from peril, but it goes a long way. The dangers have been talked about for many years. And for people even at the top of the food chain, like a guy like Zuckerberg or whatever, take it seriously enough to build these incredible bunkers, which should be sustaining life for several years and has all the entertainment and whatever. But I don't envy them, because if you're not clear in yourself, just because you go hide in an underground bunker by yourself for a few years, it's not a recipe for a good outcome. Rests primarily on a kind of solidity, on character, on discipline, and the ability to listen. So how do you get there? That's what I really want to teach people, and to want to be here for people so that they feel they have a place to go to feel a sense of calm, despite the swirling difficulties and the potential for chaos. Now, I know that this is sounding kind of alarmist, but this is kind of an alarming situation. And it's not just me, it's people, the tech bros, right? The people who are in charge of AI, who are sounding a very vigorous alarm. And we can see the destruction of our institutions, the distrust in the nation, the distrust in families. We can see that in action. You can't live without trust. You have to keep your eyes open for sure, but you can't live without trust. This is something that we're going to have to rebuild once this chaos is finished. Anyhow, so what I'm going to do, which I can't give you the full details of right now because I'm working on it, but potentially I will be giving a class on a particular sound or a series of soundings, and then I will have a class in which people can call in and discuss issues that have come up for them during the course of the couple of weeks or whatever since we had met the last time. So it's going to, and there will be a community of people who share and help each other, because that's the way you get through things. In the 30s, during the Depression, I was not alive, but my father-in-law was, and he told stories of that time. And there wasn't this level of distrust. And people helped each other. They really helped each other. That's how they got along. That's how you survive, through community. So we're going to be building a community of people who are going to be helping each other, and they're going to learn techniques which include sound and self-observation techniques and breathing techniques and so on, which are going to help keep calm and be prepared for whatever life brings. And I can't tell you what it's going to bring because I'm as mystified as everybody else. It's just only clear that things are being destroyed, and the new pieces have not yet been put into place, but they will be. This is the theory of chaos offered by the scientific community. Chaotic forces, when they appear, don't seem to have any point at all. They seem to be completely random, and you can't see the end objective. But underneath the chaotic forces, something new is being born. Something, a new way of being, a new way of life, a new way of I don't know what. But my hope, and actually my confidence, based on nothing whatsoever that you could point to, is that we will come out of this, and we'll come out of this better, because we will relearn what we forgot. We forgot about the heart. I mean, not completely, of course, and people have different ways of living, but it's such a mechanistic, materialistic society where the only thing that matters is counting. How much square footage do you have? How much money do you have? How long is your boat? I mean, that's something that Bezos and the few competitors he has are actually engaged in worrying about. How can you prove you're at the top of the heap? It's all numbers, numbers, numbers. How thin you are, your muscle mass, whatever. But it's shifting. The world is shifting. We've gone really to, maybe we haven't got to the ultimate point, but we're almost at the ultimate point of counting, and we're going to switch back to a different kind of reality. Now, we're living in a time where AI is such that it can take the face and the voice of a very well-known person and put words into their mouths and use it for advertising, to make money, of course, to persuade. So you really, can't believe the evidence of your eyes anymore, or even the evidence of your ears. The only thing you got going for you is the evidence of your heart. If AI is predicted to take over all or almost all human activity and do it better than us, thinking, problem solving, etc., all the jobs, knowledge jobs, as well as ultimately even the people who fix things, will be replaced and we will be completely irrelevant. That's what the AI people are afraid of. We will become, as the British say, redundant, useless. But our hearts aren't useless. That's something we have over the machines, or at least we have over the machines now. Apparently, they could be taught to pretend that they're feeling and thinking and ethical and so on. So we may feel powerless. We may, in fact, be powerless against all manner of threats. But we have and can have power over ourselves. To do that, we have to pull back from this entertainment life that we live, reading gossip, celebrity, political, etc., dealing with clothing, and I don't know how you look. We have to pull back from all of that. It doesn't mean completely. You don't have to become an ascetic. It just has to be in moderation. Everything in moderation. That's a direct quote from my mother. So everything in moderation, and then leave space for the other wisdom to come and to teach you, because that's what we're reaching for. We're reaching for a society, when we're through this trial, that will honor decency, compassion, love, kindness. Let's not go with the fads. Apparently, empathy is really not considered to be, it's a sign of weakness right now by the politicians. They're telling you not to be empathetic. I will be writing, as I said, on the website and in the newsletter to announce the new program. And I look forward to hearing from you at that time. So many blessings to you in this interruption, which I hope will not be very, very long. I hope it will be brief. And I'll be back. Meanwhile, I'm going to make some sounds for you today to wish you calm and centeredness and a sense of love that permeates your being and resonates with the love in others. So relax, sit comfortably, and let the sounds be absorbed in you. And please make sounds along with me. You're in the privacy of your own home. You don't have to worry about being overheard or being foolish. Just make the sounds. You can concentrate on making the ah sound if you like for compassion, but you can also just go along with me and not worry about how it comes out. Okay. Hey. Thank you for joining me today and being part of our community. I invite you to join us every Sunday at noon Eastern Time for the full live experience. Wishing you a wonderful week, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Visit greatoctave.com for more details about these webcasts, our newsletter, donations, and more.